Is I'm hearing trust issues. Okay, I feel like you have some trust issues here. All right. And with trust issues, that's applied to, you know, as above, so below. So I feel like in regards to relationships and things like that, I do feel like there's a lot of people that's going to be coming through for you, wanting to be with you, wanting to go the distance with you, wanting to grow with you. You got some learning from you. I just feel like you're attracting a lot of people, or you just are, okay? And I just feel like somebody's watching me. I just feel like somebody is, though, because I just got the chills as soon as I finished singing that little bit. So yeah, somebody's definitely watching that ass. I just feel, or multiple people are watching that ass, and I just feel like you don't trust people's intentions. You don't trust shit. All right, Scorpio's energy, we left off the part 2 version. Well, the first part 1 was about, you know, you having spiritual guards over your heart chakra, like you got protection. Part 2 version was not interested and very cautious. And then for you, I was immediately hearing trust issues, trust issues, trust issues. So I just feel like you're vibing at a very high level, or this is what you're striving for, and you'll be damned if somebody tries to bring you down. Okay, you will be damned if somebody tries to bring your vibration down. I'm deja vu. I've been here before. Okay, I just had a deja vu moment, or you're trying to avoid deja vu moments, and or you could be having deja vu moments, because I feel like I am getting a very strong twin flame energy, but you're not going to trust it. You're not going to trust it. Now, there's going to be multiple people who feel like they are your twin. You're going to have multiple people who want to be your twin, willing to do whatever to be, I'm hearing Chris Brown, Wanna Be. I think he has a song called I Wanna Be. I don't even have that song in my playlist, and I just heard that. I'm hearing it right now. I wanna be. Somebody wants to be. And you don't trust thee. Sagittarius. Some of you maybe Scorpio, Sagittarius cusps. Or you have some type of aspect going on with your 9th and your 8th house. Or it could be synastry. There's definitely something going on here. Let's see. I just feel like you don't trust shit. It's like you will be damned if somebody brings you down. Okay? So, we'll see. I don't know, because I know Libra was falling in love with someone or something. That part 2 version really holds weight. The marriage situation, secret, loyal love, okay? That could be so many different things for some people. So, it could be love with yourself, falling in love with yourself, falling in love with God, falling in love with a person, your child, if you have a kid, falling in love with your dog, falling in love with a craft of yours, falling in love with a philosophy, something. It doesn't always have, and so I don't know. There was definitely some type of in-love energy that was going on. And when that occurred, everything else just kind of, it made things very, very difficult for anyone else to get through that. So again, I don't know if this is someone who's chosen themselves, and they're scared to allow anyone else around, and like that, trust issues, or is this like an energy where what you're going through. I mean, this is a high level energy, a high level house. So I just feel like you don't want anything or anyone to bring you down. You don't want a karmic, you don't want to attract a karmic situation. You just don't want that. Also, it's like an energy where you don't want to be with someone that you have to teach. This is an element of wanting to grow with one another. And in order to do that, y'all got to be at least on the same level, right? At least on the same vibration, frequency. It's you don't want to teach somebody nothing. You want to grow with somebody at this point. So what I mean by you don't want to teach, you don't want someone who is, they put in 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, and you're at 110, 150, 200. Like, you don't want nobody who's not where you're at, if not farther ahead. Like, and you're you're scared. Like, and it's not scared. I don't even want to say you're scared. You're not, because that's a low vibrational frequency in and of itself. I just feel like you're very, very cautious. Very much so with who's around you. I don't know why I'm hearing who you put on. I'm hearing that, like, you putting people on, like, you're very cautious on who you put on is what I'm hearing. So yeah, honestly, this is how, like, I'm stuck, but I'm like observing my surrounding. I feel like that's you right now, Sag. Like, you're just very, very observant. Like, even for me to get to Sagittarius energy, y'all have Scorpio all up in your shit. Like, we can't, all of the energies flow into the next. So you have up until this point, Sag, you got Aries through Sag. Like, so you've that's why you're in your Sag, because you've mastered, or you've developed you know, more than, that's why you're Sag. Like, we are not certain signs for no reason. So I just feel like you embody a lot of these energies leading up to yours, and I just feel like you're not really trying to put no one on. 10th house Capricorn, 11th house Aquarius, 12th house, like that, once you get to like the 10th and the 12th, like that's where the money, recognition, like that, those are heavy hitter houses. I just feel like you're very cautious on who you put on. And anyone you deal with, they naturally, Aquarius energy, once we get to that point, they're going to get put on. They're going to gain from you, right? I just feel like you're very, very cautious. 5 of Swords. You are not trying to get played. Justice reverse. I saw it. Disappeared. I just feel like you ain't trying to get played. I got strong trust issues. Yep, Knight of Pentacles. Very, very... Since when does a Sag move at Knight of Pentacles speed? That's snail speed. Since when does a Sagittarius? You, somebody, in the comments, somebody. Never. Trust issues to do it to you, though. Huh? Knight of Pentacles for a Sagittarius? I can see that if you're learning something, you know, I can see that if you're learning something, you can put in some time, Capricorn energy, to get some shit done. But yep, King of Swords, Aquarius. We also have the King of Wands coming out, and here's the High Priestess. And the Lovers, and then the Two of Wands. So yeah, Ace of Swords, not wanting to be bamboozled, not wanting to be fucked up, not wanting to be led astray, not wanting to put someone on, not wanting... It's you, yeah, very, very cautious is what I'm getting. Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Wands types. That's Leo and Aquarius, which are complete opposites. Which is the truth? What is your truth? Because I don't know. I don't know if you're looking at it like this. It's like the Ace of Swords, I'm sorry, the King of Swords reverse could be a lie. But this King of Wands could be one as well. Or these are two different energies I'm getting. Like that you're going to be having to choose from, or these are two different energies. It doesn't have to be two different people. It could, or it could be multiple people, and you got to choose which, or not even choose. I mean, I guess, because the Lovers can talk about being chosen, choosing. I don't know. To me, it's almost like if I deal with King of Swords energy, they can manipulate my mind and distort the truth. Ace of Swords reverse. If I deal with King of Wands energy, they can manipulate my actions. Two of Wands. Both energies have a possibility of slowing me down. Knight of Pentacles. High Priestess is coming out with the Lover's reverse. So it's like, you don't trust shit. And it's like, you're looking at these things in slow ass motion. Like, I'm seeing, like, you're looking at these type of individuals or energies like, okay, like, which, like, I don't, and again, masculine, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, it could be a Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords. I just feel Knight of Cups reverse. This is so interesting. If you're dealing with an intellectual type, it's like they gotta prove it. If you're dealing with someone who's action oriented, they gotta prove it. And or you want someone who has both together, one person, one band, one sound. Do you have intellect and do you mean what you say and say what you mean? Or are you looking for, it's like you're, It reminds me of Leo's reading, because remember Leo's reading was you're attracted to sapiosexual energy. So this could also be what's going on here as well. It could be with this Knight of Cups reverse, you're not trusting what someone is saying. Because Knight of Cups to me is like words as well. You're saying whatever it is sounds good, or to make someone feel like you're, that to me is words as well. Also, it's like you want to see something. Knight of Pentacles. You don't give a fuck what someone's talking about. Ace of Swords. You want to see something. So Two of Wands. It's like you want to see action, okay? Like, it's almost like you want to see someone's action so that you then can make a judgment on their mental. Sagittarius, it's giving raising the bar vibes, okay? Not to say that they were low before, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, you're on some Queen of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords reverse, Queen of Swords, the unknown card, and the Eight of Wands, which is you. All right, like I said, you check in. It's like you got to see Queen of Swords. Like, who goes there? Because you got to be, you're very protective on who is in this energy with you, who's in this unknown. I mean, you're coming out as High Priestess, or you could be a High Priest, but it's just, to me, is like, who are you putting on? Like, I really get, like, you putting someone on, like, whether this is putting someone on to love, putting someone on to, like, the occult, higher knowledge. Like, I just feel like you checking everything. We shall see, but I am getting very strong trust issues. I also heard the word calculated, very much so. I'm getting trust issues and calculated energy. Because it's just like, I don't know, it's like, and not every Sagittarius is spiritual. Some of them are spiritual and don't even realize it. So I don't want to make it like this is a spiritual message. I just can't help it. It's just, I'm just put it like this. I just feel like you're very cautious on who you put on. All right. Because I just feel like whatever you're about to be doing, Sag, or whatever it is you're like, there's something about you, man. It's just like you can't, I'm hearing that, I forget what song it was, but he was just like, who was that? I think it was what album was that? Yo Gotti, his most recent one. And somebody was rapping and was saying, like, if there's somebody on my boat, he a ghost, because this is not the Titanic. Like, it's like you're not gonna let nobody on your boat, like on your flow, on your boat. Six of Swords energy on the boat, okay? Three of Wands on the boat, waiting for the boat to come in. You're not gonna let nobody on your boat. This is not the Titanic. Like, if you are suspect or weird, like, you ain't about to drown my boat. You ain't, no, like, you're ghost. Like, I'll make sure you are ghost before you drown my boat. Like, that's pretty much the vibe. I just feel like you where you are going, where you're headed, okay? It can't be. This cannot be tolerated. It can't even be around you. Like, where you're headed, I just, we shall see. I just feel like you are not, It's just something about Libra energy I'm getting, because it's like I was getting Wheel of Fortune or misfortune, and you are what you attract. And then part 2 was marriage situation, secret loyal love. Like, I feel like that's kind of what is throwing a monkey wrench in some things, because it's very hard to decipher. Even for me, it's like, I mean, Libra makes things look good and sound good. So I can see that. I can definitely see why. And most people operate in Venus energy. They want to look good, sound good, appear good, and they not. I just feel like you are not trying to attract misfortune. This is really what it is. You're not trying to attract misfortune, because the fortune is coming from Sagittarius. It's coming from the 9th house. It's coming from the 12th house. It's coming from Jupiter. You ain't trying to fuck that up on somebody. But the way Scorpio's energy was set up, it seemed like this was a new lesson that was coming in. Like, when I say, like, I was getting new love coming in, it was like a twin flame, and I'm not the type to do that. It's almost like, I don't know why I'm hearing that. The biggest test of your lives. What is that from? Is that from Waterboy? No, that's from, is that Mr. Deeds? Wow, I haven't seen that movie in a while. Yeah, the biggest mistake of your life. Like, it's somebody, I don't know if y'all seen Mr. Deeds. That's like one of my favorite movies. And remember, the reporter girl was trying to play Adam Sandler, like play him, because he got all these, like, he got an inheritance, and then she came out of nowhere trying to, you know, be a reporter and try to finesse her way into his life, use him, whatever. He ended up finding out about it, got hurt. Then he moved back to his hometown. He was so hurt, didn't even care about the money. He just gave it a fucking way. And then she realized that she was in love with him, and I can't believe I hurt him. It's like, you don't want to be that type of energy where the way I'm feeling, where you are going, Sag, I feel like you're about to get some like crazy ass inheritance, whether it's spiritual, whatever. And you don't want to be like Adam Sandler and Mr. Deeds. Like, you don't want somebody trying to manipulate and use you and take from you. I'm telling you, you're about to receive, or you already have received it. Shit. Yeah, and that's interesting, because the juju on the boo-boo, I stopped at Sagittarius. And then I'm talking about Libra. You are what you attract. You know, you're not trying to attract misfortune. So yeah, the juju on the boo-boo is literally like, you attract, that's what it is. Yo, you are not playing around. And I really respect this energy, because that lets me know you ain't playing with God. You ain't playing with you're not playing. I stopped at Sagittarius in the part, let me see, licensed to spiritually kill and heal. You got a lot of enemies. Yeah, Juju and the Boo Boo Scorpio was, you got a lot of enemies. Part 2 version was called licensed to spiritually kill and heal. Yeah, and I'm talking about where you're fucking headed, where you're going. If you're being licensed to spiritually kill and heal, that's an inheritance. And I keep talking, or I keep picking up on like a vibe of like you not wanting to, what was it? Oh, there was like an energy of you like not wanting to tap into a certain energy. Because I feel like if somebody, like if you're being licensed to spiritually kill and heal, it's a lot of power. And I got that in Scorpio's reading a while ago. You got a lot of power, but where'd that power come from? Sad, you know, like where are you channeling it? I just feel like, oh, that you don't want to be taken up out of character, because it's like with the gifts that you're being given, it's like you have the power to kill or heal. Like, you don't want somebody to take you up out of your space where you tap into that power. You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck I mean. So I feel like that's another reason why you're being very cautious. It's like you're handling your gifts. You are like a fucking assassin. You're like a spiritual assassin. To be continued.